And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we've got another music teacher reaction and analysis video for you. Specifically, we're going to be looking at Dimash's Olimpico. Now, this is a live performance from 2019. I was really debating whether to check out the digital show version or the live version, and I think we're going to be better off going with the live version. I think when in doubt, live is always better. So I'm super excited to check him out live in his live performance here. With that being said, everybody, let's get into it. Cool beginning. This sounds familiar. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh, I love it. I love it. I said this sounds familiar. That does not necessarily mean that I've heard this before. I have not heard this before. But the melodic line that he has at the very beginning in particular, it sounds very familiar. Sometimes when you write great music, folks, it can be original, but it can have a lot of similarities. I'll use the example of a Dies Irae. It's a very popular short little motif in music, and it's used all over the place. It's not necessarily that somebody's not original if they use it. It's just something that's so catchy and such a good earworm that it just kind of hooks you, and it's something that's used a lot in music. And I feel like we're getting a little bit of an earworm from him here, from Igor. Igor, I believe, is the composer of this. That I swear I've heard before in some other stuff as well. Obviously, the song as a whole is very original. I've not heard this actual full song before, but that little earworm that he has, I've definitely heard that before. I can't place where. It might have just been in music that we've played with different orchestra and or bands before. But that's a very good little melodic line that he has there. Absolutely love this. This was so cool visually speaking as well, guys. One thing that we've come to learn with Dimash is that not only are his vocals going to be absolutely amazing and off the charts, but his presentation, the whole, visual, everything that goes along with it is top notch, and it's so good. And we're seeing all of that here. Absolutely amazing presentation. I love, too, might I add, the percussion. I could give me all this percussion all day long. It's so good. We'll talk a little bit more about that here down the road, I'm sure. But let's go ahead and continue with kind of our second part of our song here, our more lighthearted part, I could tell. Yeah, let's just go ahead and keep going. Okay, we're gonna pause there again real quick. That keyboard part, guys, the arpeggiated stuff that's going on there is absolutely bananas. Like bananas, amazingly good. It's so easy to miss. And again, when you have great writing, I really like this guy's writing. Igor has just some amazing writing skills, guys. Whenever you write super well, you can have this amazingly difficult, complex part going on musically, and to the average listener, they don't hear all of that nuance and that technique and that difficulty. They just hear coolness, essentially. They're like, wow, that was really cool. I like that. But man, what he wrote in this is so complex and adds so much diversity and substance to what's happening here. Again, in contrast to the melodic line that we have from Dimash. Dimash's line is very, very light, very, very high, very smooth, and not complex, not full of texture, not full of, enrichment, so to speak. But that part that we're getting underneath it from the keyboard, oh my word, it's so good. We're going to do a second listen to that because I want you guys to really focus in on that keyboard part. It's so great. I struggle to tell. It sounds like it's synthetic, but I struggle to tell if it is a keyboard, like a traditional piano keyboard, or if it is actually being played like by an electric xylophone type instrument. It's a little tough to figure out. It sounds like it's a synthetic keyboard to me, though. Like right there. I'm pretty sure it's synthetic keyboard. Oh, that's so cool. Key change. Yeah. Yeah. I think we've listened enough that I've gotten to the point where I kind of know what's coming. It's great. But again, that's a hallmark of a top-notch musician, folks, especially from a composition standpoint. When you just understand how to write music and you know how to get the listener to just, yeah, so to speak. Like, that's the best way I can describe it, just that reaction. But like, you know it's coming. He did it earlier in the song as well. It was a little bit of a fake out. It wasn't actually a key change. It was more of just a temporary modulation into the B section of the song. Whereas now, like, this is a full-fledged, it's a double key change, essentially. We kind of get led into it, and then we do it again to really tell you that it's amping up, and it's really going to the next level. Like, it's just such good writing. It's such good writing. My gosh, I'm really becoming a huge fan of Igor. We obviously got hooked into this because of Dimash and his singing, and I don't want to take anything away from his singing. His singing is absolutely phenomenal. His command of range, breath control. We heard a tremendous amount of incredible diction here. The rolling of his R's that he had through that last section. Just so many good things from him. But what I keep coming back to more than anything else is just the writing. The stuff that Igor does is so good. And that's really, really where I'm drawn in, where I'm hearing his stuff that he is composing for Dimash in particular. Guys, we're going to rewind so I can hear that key change again. It's so cool. It's so well done. This should be a pretty good starting spot for this. You think you're done. And then there's more. Okay, that was a bit of a... I was a little surprised by that. So the modulations I did expect. I didn't expect the double, but I did expect the single. But then to have that kind of little interlude that just happened after that, before we get back into the main da-dum bum beam bum bum ba-dum bum beam bum bum, that whole section, that did throw me. I was not expecting that. That's cool. Again, that keyboard part. Okay. That was nuts. I thought I was like super hyped out by the modulation, by the double modulation. No. I take it all back, guys. I was saying about how much Igor impressed me. Well, and then Dimash was like, hold my beverage. Oh my word, what an ending. What an ending. We have to hear that again. That was incredible. Incredible. Though I don't know off the top of my head. I know you guys all know. I know you all know. Tell me what the note is at the end, folks. It's crazy high. I don't have my keyboard on me and I don't have perfect pitch, but I know it's crazy high. C? I'm guessing a C. I thought we were done. We weren't. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. Thank you so much for the recommendation on this, guys. Oh my word, it's phenomenal. Incredible writing from Igor, incredible performance from Dimash. Just hats off. I don't have a hat, but hats off. Amazing work from both of these guys. Holy smoke, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw today. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you guys gave a like. Also, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications if you'd like to catch more of the content we're putting out. Last but not least, if you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you check out the other Dimash videos that we have. I'll make sure to have some of that in the title card here at the very end. All right, everybody. Catch you next time.